we're throwing up some predictions. Why? You know, obviously the Spurs, they're the Spurs, second best team in the West in the regular season, just took out the defending champs. But they're a little tired. They just had a long 7 game series, grueling 7 game series against, the defending champions here. So I'm gonna go with the Knicks in 7. Knicks are well rested, hot. They might cool off a little bit, like we saw in the first game of the Cavs series, but then they heat it up. I'm
Yeah.
going Knicks in 7. It's gonna be a long, grueling series. I think it's gonna be like a war of attrition, and the Knicks are just, I think this is like a week of rest by Wednesday.
What I have written down here is Spurs in 3, Knicks quit game 4. Obviously, obviously that's not going to happen. I think it will be a more competitive series. If I were to actually guess, I think probably Spurs in 6. I think the Knicks are a very good team. They match up pretty well with them size-wise because they have Cat and Robinson, like we said, so they can at least throw some bodies at Wemby and Luke Cornett, the two bigs for the Spurs. But I just think the Spurs' talent and depth will overwhelm them. Also, their defense is much better than anything that the Knicks have seen all postseason. So like the Cavs don't really have a stellar defense. Like game one, they just picked on James Harden the whole time and were able to make that comeback. You can't really isolate any defenders on the Spurs to pick on like that. I'm thinking Spurs in 6, maybe Spurs in 5, but I don't think there's any way the Knicks win this series.